mind is still filled with Avengers Endgame memories. There are so many surprises or so many things happen in that movie. We are still trying to come out of that. So at that time, a new trailer came, SpiderMan Far From Home. And really, this trailer is looking really interesting. So let's watch the trailer, then I'll talk about it.
Enjoy the trailer. Everywhere I go, I see his face. I just really miss him.
Yeah, I miss him too. I don't think Tony would have done what he did if he didn't know that you were going to be here after he was gone.
You gonna be the next Iron Man now?
Well, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy doing your jobs.
What?
I'm kidding. Look, keep up the good work because I am going on vacation.
Heads up, Nick Fury's calling you.
I don't really want to talk to Nick
Answer
Fury.
the phone.
Why?
Because if you don't talk to him, then I have to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. You sent Nick Fury to voicemail?
I gotta go.
You do not ghost Nick Fury.
What up, dorks? What's up? We're just talking about the trip.
I'm here in St. Marco Polo.
Oh, I think MJ really likes me.
That reminds me when I first fell in love.
You're a very difficult person to contact, Spider-Man. This is Mr. Beck.
We could have used someone like you on my world.
Your world? Beck is from Earth, just not ours. The snap tore a hole in our dimension.
You're saying there's a multiverse?
We have a job to do, and you're coming with us.
There's gotta be someone else you can use. What about Thor?
Off-world.
Captain Marvel. Unavailable. But I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
What do you want, Peter?
I want to go back on my trip with the girl who I really like and tell her how I feel. MJ, I
am Spider-Man.
No, of course I'm not.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
You're right, you may not be ready, but this is my responsibility.
Saving the world requires sacrifice.
Sometimes people die.
Oh my God. I just always feel like I'm putting my friends in danger. The world needs the next Iron Man.
Are you going to step up or not?
I gotta get you guys out of here. Get on the jet.
Who are you?
I work with Spider-Man.
You work for Spider-Man?
I work with Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man. New plan.
Trailer was very interesting. There were so many funny elements in this trailer. Right from the beginning when Tom Holland says, I'm going to give you a spoiler. So that seems very funny. And then there are a few other scenes which I like very much. When he have a conversation with the cops that I'm doing your job. Yeah, that was really funny. And in the beginning we get to see one of the emotional scenes, especially with all the people who have watched Avengers can know, relate to. Yeah, like he says, I miss Iron Man. So you can understand every person who has been grown up watching Marvel movies, they can understand the importance of Iron Man in their movies. So the movie tells us about different aspects. There are so many elements we are going to get to see in this movie. We are seeing a kid who is going through a lot of things in his life, and at that time he gets the responsibility, yes, to save the world. Spider-Man is a kid, yeah, who has a lot of things going on, like he is going through his personal ups and downs, like he has Yes, he's dealing with his relationship issues and all that. He would just want, and then we get to see that he says that I'm going on a vacation, and when other people try to contact him, he doesn't listen to them, but finally he has to listen to them. So what kind of things he come across in all those battles? This time the battle will be very intense because we are going to see a concept of multiverse, which will open endless opportunities for so many things that we haven't seen in Marvel movies so far. And especially we are getting in few scenes they are trying to fill up the position of Iron Man. But the question is whether Spider-Man will be able to continue the legacy of Iron Man, because he's still a kid who is trying to understand, his life, who is trying to adjust to his life because he wants to live a simple life. On one side he is trying dealing with his relationship issues, he is trying to understand and his age age changes, and there are so many different things going in his life. So in that concept, whether he will be able to adjust to that occasion or not, I don't understand. We see they are trying to find out the proper person who can take the legacy of Iron Man forward. But and at the same time, this Spider-Man is trying to adjust to the different things he is going through in his life. He just wants to live a simple life. He wants to spend a vacation, but due to the responsibilities, he is not able to do all those kind of things. So how we will adjust to all these new things that he'll have to deal with? So there are a lot of questions that we have after in this trailer. But there are very funny elements in this trailer, especially in the last where he get asked where asked that, do you work for Spider-Man? Then that person answers, no, 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 no. I work with Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man. Apart from that, the one most impactful dialogue which I liked in this trailer, that to save the world you will have to make sacrifices. Sometimes you have to die also. And all the people who have watched Avengers Endgame can understand the meaning of this dialogue. There are so many impactful dialogues in this trailer. So this movie is like roller coaster ride. We'll get to see a lot of things because of so many interesting concepts. And this time I think that Spider-Man character is going to take us on a roller coaster ride. And yeah, and one more thing which I would like to mention, the famous Spider-Man music in the end. Yeah, I enjoyed that. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe.